Wrexham is a town in North Wales. Wrexham FC were founded in 1864. This is the third oldest professional association football team worldwide and the oldest club in Wales. They play in the English Football League's 4th Division, EFL League 2. But after earning back-to-back promotions, they will move up to EFL League 1 in the 2024-2025 season. Wrexham's population of 43,000 makes it one of the smallest places to have a football league club. Only the towns of relative newcomers Yeovil, Rushden and Boston have fewer inhabitants. Wrexham grew because of industry, including brickworks, steelworks and a brewery making Wrexham lager. Wrexham defeated Arsenal, the defending English champions, in the FA Cup in 1992. Mickey Thomas earning himself legend status with this goal. They also defeated FC Porto 1-0 in the European Cup Winners' Cup in 1984. The club's prominence was greatly impacted by the 2020 acquisition by American and Canadian actors Ryan Reynolds and Rob Mcelhenny, as well as the press that followed from the docuseries Welcome to Wrexham. As a result, the club attracted an unprecedented global fan following, with no precedent for a team who were then in the 5th Division. The Wrexham firm is called the Frontline and has been active since the early 70s. There have been several incidents of disorder. The following pictures shows Wrexham supporters sometime in the 70s, and you can get a sense of the style of the times. Chester and Wrexham, who are English and Welsh respectively, and only 10 miles apart, have a bitter rivalry. The two compete in a match known as the Cross-Border Derby. The first took place in 1888 at the former Chester City home, Faulkner Street, with Wrexham emerging victorious 3-2. The most recent derby to date took place on November 8, 2017 at Swansway Chester Stadium, where Wrexham prevailed 1-0. In their head-to-head battle, Wrexham has 67 wins against Chester's 50. The two teams' games are deemed high risk due to the possibility of disturbance, and in attempt to prevent it, they are typically shifted to early kickoffs with a heavy police presence. Despite this, arrests for various offences involving the supporters of both clubs nevertheless happen often. I'm telling you, Chester versus Wrexham was a real derby. Ex-Chester City player Lee Dixon stated of the match, "Even while there's something unique about every derby, regardless of level, it's hard to compare if you haven't participated in them all. When it came to intensity, Chester v Wrexham, where I played, was unmatched by Arsenal v Spurs. The 2013 cross-border derby between the two teams was described as intense as they come, and it's like Wales v England really, it is incredible," by former Wales and Liverpool striker Ian Rush. Because of their close proximity, Wrexham also has a strong rivalry with Shrewsbury Town and Tranmere Rovers. In compliance with police requests, the games are frequently shifted to early kick-off times in order to reduce the possibility of unrest, which has occasionally occurred between opposing clubs. 32 hooligans were imprisoned in 2003 following a Tranmere v Wrexham match at Prenton Park, and tensions surfaced once more during the two teams' 2013 friendly at the racecourse ground. Due to divisional differences, rivalries still exist between Crewe Alexandra and Port Vale, Cardiff City, Newport County, Swansea City and other Welsh clubs, though they are not as strong as they previously were. Some of the Frontline's more notorious incidents are: in October 2022, Wrexham and Oldham fans were involved in a mass brawl with running battles between them. Up to 50 men from each side threw bottles and bricks at each other before aiming punches and kicks. 6 men from Wrexham were arrested after investigations. In 2017, 5 Wrexham men were subsequently arrested after trouble in the Chester town centre. A judge described the incident as a throwback to the bad old days of football hooliganism. 2016, Wrexham Frontline were involved in a Dublin street brawl with fans of Shamrock Rovers and Bury FC. Wrexham weren't even playing, but Wrexham Frontline have an allegiance with Bohemians and Celtic. Both traditional Catholic clubs and Bohemians were playing Shamrock Rovers, a traditional Protestant club. In 2015, Chester's 125 firm sang Scotty in a Box, which refers to Wrexham Frontline member Scott Torrens, who died in his sleep in 2013. 8 men were subsequently arrested after trouble caused by the singing created a reaction from the Wrexham Frontline. In 2002, Wrexham and Everton fans fought running battles with each other before turning on the police. Several arrests were made. In 2002, Millwall came to Wrexham town. Several arrests were made with weapons confiscated from both firms. There have been many more incidents involving the front line. Far too many to list here, but you get the gist of it. They are very active when allowed by the ever-present police. The front line appear to be an issue for owners Ryan and Rob. In episode 10 of the documentary series Welcome to Wrexham, fears are made clear that the front line's activities might well prove too much for the owners, who could cut back on funding or indeed sell the club because of the hooligans' antics. More frontline in action following. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for notifications of future videos. It really helps our channel grow.